Hello, hi Virgos, and welcome to my channel. I'm Bella, and how I work and how I do all my readings is I do it through the help of my spirit guides. So most people know me as Bella the Secret Psychic, and if you'd like to know more about me and my services, do look at the links below. And this is your forecast in a general way for love for April 2017, as given to me by my spirit guides to help you to navigate and to give you some insight in a general way as you go through April when it comes to romance and love. And also, really important that I'm telling everybody, we're having quite an extraordinary astrological events happening in the sky. We have four planets going retrograde at different stages in this month. Highly unusual and highly good and bad, depending on your star sign. It's a bit of a journey. And overall, what I'm saying to people is just watch how the energy affects your psychology when it comes to love and romance in this month. A lot of it is illusion, a lot of it is not based in anything real, but some of it is necessary to get us to think about what is meaningful in our lives when it comes to love and romance, and give us direction as we then flow the rest of this year in a way where we're building foundations and going forward and not going backwards in our lives. So, how it's been shown to me by my spirit guides with all of that astrological energy, and just to let you know, the four planets are Venus, Mercury, Saturn, and Pluto. Venus starts at the beginning, ends around the 16th, and then Mercury kicks in around the 10th. Now, those two planets in particular are impacting people in different ways. For you, at the very start, it feels like any connection that you're in, new or otherwise, you're upset with that person. You've had a disagreement, you're not seeing eye to eye, and you're thinking about your choices. You're thinking about, is this the right kind of connection for me? Or how can I change it so that we're in a happier place? That is very much going on for you in that month. And you're thinking about, particularly if you're thinking more in terms of you want to move away from somebody, you're looking at your options of how to do that. But for most of you, where you're in established connection, you'll be thinking about what is needed to be added to the relationship to give it its va-va-voom back, basically, because you're feeling dissatisfied. Unusually, because of the Venus retrograde is coming to a wane nearer that time as well. So you're really, really in thought in terms of, again, what this energy does to kind of drive you towards how you can feel very fulfilled in your connection. So in a way, whatever disagreement or whatever they have done to annoy you is almost deliberate, so that you can just take stock and focus on your connection or the new direction you're going. Even if you're single, should I be not dating this type of person because they resonate with energies that have not been self-serving? Whatever this is, take that week to just think what it is either you need to do or that you need from that other person, or whether you're going to walk away. That's perfect. That's okay. That's what Venus is asking you to do in that week. For some of you, I have to admit, in the second week, you may be walking away from situations, but you do it happy, sort of. I mean, breakups are never good fun, are they? But you may not know what direction you're heading, but you know that's not the right place. And for some of you, that will be applicable. For others, you'll still be in your connections, but you still may feel very much like, I still don't have the answers. But please know that you'll be feeling that way because Mercury retrograde starts to kick in from the 10th. And so because of that energy, because Mercury is really good at magnifying the negative that we see in connections, basically, it's because of that. And like I said, all the shift from Venus to Mercury, you got Saturn also, you're just being compounded by all those energies. So because you know that, you should hopefully have that insight to just take a step back out of yourself and say, you know what, I feel like it's got no direction, or I still don't think I've got the answers, but trust me, the answers are coming. So you almost have to sit on your hands in the second week, guys. It's like, I'm not going to lie, the second week just feels like, is this it? Is this my love life? I just don't feel buzzing from it, basically. Whether you're in a connection, not, or anything, everybody who's a Virgo more or less feels a bit like that. But it's just a feeling, because the third week is good to talk, basically, particularly for those of you who are in existing connections. All those things that you've been thinking about, what could be added, what is needed, you start to communicate, and communication is the key. And I feel here with the retrograde starting the week before, it kind of squished your voice, and so you're able to talk. And actually, by just talking, you find that the other person's on board with you, that they want to work it out, they want to get the flow going better. I'm not saying that every Virgo's relationship is in a bad place, no, but there just feels like that's the week you make up, so, or you're less annoyed with them. You can see drive and direction because you're communicating what your needs are, and they're communicating what their needs are, and so it's flowing better to a point where you just feel like you just want to grab them and say, oh, I'm just really happy that we've come to this understanding, that I've forgiven you or they've forgiven you, and whatever this is, that you just come to an understanding. Why? Because you've communicated, because you've talked it through, and you understand you are on the same page. They want what you want, and they want to put in the elements that you want, and vice versa. It's good. It's good. You see direction. You see that. And as you go into the last week, again, you have that direction. It feels to me you very much are trying to nurture all the elements that you've kind of like contractually agreed to go through with that person, new or otherwise, and they are doing it too. So for me, the beginning of your month, particularly because of the shifts that are happening with these retrograding planets, may feel boggy, may feel like they annoy you, may feel like, oh, really, my love life, pretty much doesn't feel too great. But that shifts and changes because you communicated, the energy is flowing a bit better, they get you, you get them. Both people in this connection are wanting to put the hard work in. Again, if you're single, that third week is the best week to start dating. But the nurturing aspect that goes into your love romantic connections in the last 2 weeks is so much better than basically the first 2 weeks. But please know that the first 2 weeks is because of all the astrological shifts, but also Venus in particular saying to you, is this what you want? And if you did leave somebody in the second week, just know that you're just going to be moving forward with self-love and getting better connections that are nurturing for you. It's a win-win. You can't lose. So I think everybody is going to be wanting to run through April because of all these retrograding planets. But in its own unique way, they are doing the job they're supposed to do, which is to get us to put ourselves in a higher position of understanding what we need to have from a connection in order to feel content. And that's all this is happening, and you get there. So I do hope that this has been helpful. Again, if you've liked this, do like, subscribe, do share. If you want to know more about me, the links are all below. And it's been a real pleasure to give you this reading from me and my guides today. So take care and have a good April. Take care.